So yeah, it's live. Yeah. So don't know why it looks really blue. I don't know. The setting looks different on the actual webcam there, so I don't know why it's looking blue. But yeah, I don't know. But, oh wow, I can mess with it afterwards. Oh, no, it's not. It looks kind of. I don't know. But it was alright. Oh. So yeah, it does look blue, but whatever. So yeah, this is live. This is Hangout 4. So so let's just see. Let's just check. Yeah. So yeah, just live as usual. Yeah, sure. Need to charge my phone actually. It's like just so because obviously then you can see it like oh dear. So obviously the lighting's quite good. Look, if you look out the window, look, well, what the lighting's like outside. So see how nice the day it is. So it's quite a nice day. See, I live in flats. See those ones over there. It's just like that. One of these kind of. It's like one of those kind of flats that you're currently living in. I don't know if it's steady. See, I wonder if it gets focused. See, I want to see if it focuses and get the good quality. I wonder how HD it is really. So you can see this is a much better laptop because it's like, so see, I don't know. I don't know if it's still focused in. It kind of looks like it's still focused in, but I don't think so. I think it's fine. But yeah, that's what it looks like outside. So as you can see, it's a nice day out. I've been out in that today, so nice. So and yeah, I've moved around my desk, so you can see I now have my desk here. It's nearer the window, so I've got a new thing now. So yeah, so new so yeah. So yeah, I now have BBC iPlayer. So finally got. So I can actually watch TV as well. So it's good because in a way I put my TV away. See up there. See that box up there? The Philips says Philips. The TV's in there. So my TV's been put away now because I don't really use it at the moment. I don't really watch it because it's hard to get Freeview to work. So I packed it away, ready for moving. So it was just taking up space as well. So kind of like thought to put it away up there. So and so yeah, I can still watch TV though, and I can still make the most of the TV license of BBC iPlayer. So and but yeah. So yeah, it's gonna. So like I said, I'm just gonna go live to about 5 anyway. So live. And the people outside you can hear talking. noisy neighbours. The people are always really noisy in these flats. So. I don't mind me if I'm away with the fairies, or if I look like I kind of have like a dazed look on my face because I'm kind of like browsing, and looking on, like I'm going to different back and forth from different tabs. So it's kind of why I'm like, you know, live until 5. So I've made another video. Anyway, I've edited it. So edited it in Movie Maker. So you want to see it? Kind of like this. So this is that. So this, if you wonder how I edit like videos and stuff, I just do it through Movie Maker. And obviously, like if I do want to do screen capture and stuff, I do it for OBS on this laptop I'm streaming through now. So I could get Movie Maker for that this laptop as well, actually. But yeah, I should do. And I can edit, and then I got just can edit on this as well, man. I can do edit videos and stuff, So I'll set off the camera a minute. I honestly, if I can edit the change the color so it's not so blue. So let's minimize that. So I'm so blue. Yeah, I'm not blue in this though. No, advance brightness. I don't know. Hopefully that'll work. It's a bit more of a natural color there. Let's try again there. Let's turn it on. See if I'm more of a natural color now. A bit better. I'm not so blue now. Then I still look a bit blue. Well, it doesn't look blue from the actual thing now. When I changed the settings, I wasn't blue. Just seems to look blue. I know. Do I look? No, I'm not. I'm not blue. It's all right. It's all right now. I think it's better now. I think I did look blue. Yeah, it's probably the blue sky reflecting. It's kind of like it kind of gives that blue tint. It's a very blue sky out there. It's very blue, so it's a nice blue sky. So, I can hear a chav shouting. It's too. I've got the window. It's too warm to have it closed, and I don't want to close it. Then again, if I close it, I will have to listen to fuck, you know what I am, fuck, you're being cheeky. You know what I am. So a lot of choice really. That's what they sound like. Yo, you got 50p, mate? You got a pound? You got a light? So it doesn't. I don't think it looks blue still. I don't know. I just can't tell. Let's try one more time and see if we can change some setting. Oh, not blue. I don't think it looks blue. I swear it still looks blue. Let's go to the webcam settings again. Yeah, but it doesn't look blue so much. It doesn't look so much blue on that though. No, it doesn't look blue. Or whatever. I'll mess with it afterwards. I don't do anything. All I've done is unplug it, so maybe it's reset the. Because I know one thing with this webcam, you have to like, you have to manually set the settings every time you go live. You have to like say, you have to choose the webcam, you have to choose the mic. So, so a lot of people will say about that, but a lot of people are saying how you have to kind of for that webcam, you have to like constantly set when you go live to like even if you have a video with it, you got to constantly set the settings and stuff. It doesn't like it doesn't save them. So and especially if you unplug it, it seems to it kind of it seems to fuck up the settings of it. I mean, fuck up the settings you had. So so uh, so yeah, links on the server. If anyone's well, there's only like 2 people in it. The server. So it's not like where's the Hangout page gone? Yeah. Yep. It's like I just want to make sure there's ASMR things like yeah, it's fine. Yeah, yeah. I've already put the link on the thing anyway. The Discord. So I'm only going for live for another 40 minutes. So I've been going since 5 past 4. So uh, it's all good. So I can pull that forward so I can just actually sit back. I'm kind of just sat on the bed at the moment, so it's more comfortable. I can cross my legs as well. So sitting in the chair gets very uncomfortable. And I'm near the window as well, so especially it's a bit cooler near the window, and also I think obviously it's probably good for lighting. I don't know. So I'll have to put in the cooling fan after this on this laptop anyway. You feel it. I ain't got enough space to put it on now. The cooling fan. That's like I've got 2 USB sockets already used up. So.
I done.
Oh yeah.
All right then. How you going? All
A nice day outside. Just been out in the lovely weather again. Cool.
right? Okay.
How things were you?
Yeah, not too bad. Didn't sleep too well last night. But the indigestion, like heartburn all night.
What
I,
caused that?
I don't know. I think I ate too late. Really. Didn't eat too late.
I want to try and change my diet a bit. I mean, I'm just trying to just eat more vegetables and
Yeah,
and
I should
the
really.
potatoes are. I think potatoes are okay. They're not too. They're good for you. Potatoes, like actual ones you buy, and like actually cook, like the raw ones that you cook. I think they're supposed to be. I think they're not too bad for you, but I'll try and just stick to that.
Yeah, I don't know. They're supposed to be quite starchy, so they're quite high in carbohydrates. So I don't know if you're prone to gaining weight if you eat too many carbohydrates, and potatoes are probably bad because.
I think there's, I guess.
Mm.
That's probably not too bad.
Oh, I don't know. It depends on the person, really. There's a lot of people can eat what they want, not gain any weight anyway. But we're lucky like that.
It used to be that way before, but as I got older, I guess my metabolism slowed down. I'm starting to gain
Yeah,
weight now. So
yeah. I found when I wanted to lose weight, I found it much easier to lose weight, but much more difficult as you get older.
but definitely, I've noticed that with me. It's like if I want. I think when I was like 18, I was at 8 stone. Now at like 30 something, I'm 12 stone. So, and I filled out quite a lot as well. I'm not as skinny as I was, and obviously I got the belly as well. So, not like say just one of
Yeah,
those things.
yeah, yeah. You ever seen them programs with people like put on about 40 stone and stuff?
IFC stuff. But
Little
some
on
people just get
YouTube, aren't they?
ridiculously big. There's no need to get that big. There's no excuse for it.
Uh, no, I suppose not. But I just suppose people. I don't know. Some people get depressed and stuff, and they use like food as a kind of like comfort eating, don't they?
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll see why they do it. It's just it is like I find it does help your mood if you eat junk food. Like, does it kind
Yeah,
of like
yeah,
it kind of makes you feel good? It tastes nice, and it's like it puts you in a good mood.
yeah, yeah. I tend to try to eat. I don't know. I try not to eat too many sugary foods and things.
The same here, yeah.
I don't think I can handle milk anymore. Milk seems to give me beans. I think I'm like, was it lactose intolerant? Is it when you
Yeah,
can't
I think
handle
it's called yeah, yeah.
milk sugars? Yeah, I think I'm that because every time I have anything like milk products, it seems to get like indigestion and heartburn and stuff. I don't know. I think I have to stop having milk products.
I think whole milk's fattening, isn't it? I think whole milk, if you have it, it's because
Uh, yeah, I don't know. It depends what. Dietary information is really like confusing and complicated.
oh, it is. Yeah, it's like they tell you all these different things. It's like you don't know what to believe.
No, you go through like someone like Gary Tarbs, who reckons it's all down to carbohydrates and sugars and things like that. And you go to the advice you get from dietary advice you get from the health professionals. It's like different again. It's like I don't know what to believe really. Um, Well, one thing you could confirm is you don't want to eat too much sugar. I suppose that everyone agrees on that when it comes to dietary information. You probably we need a reasonable amount of fibre in your diet as well. I would have thought. So it's pretty complex when it comes to diets. There's hormones involved as well, things like that. Yeah, different hormones and things.
Oh, no, just it's hard to.
Yeah.
Someone on the chat thing said ding dong. I don't know if it's a troll. I can't tell.
Ding dong.
I don't know. You never know with these. Or whatever. I'll just say whatever. What there was or whatever. There's no. It might not be a troll. Just a. So they've got BBC iPlayer now as well. So
Oh, right. I've just been watching Chernobyl, the new series about the Chernobyl disaster, which happened before you were born. I think it was 85. I think it was 85. It might be 1985. Check. It's like a recreation of the events that happened there.
Yeah, I was checking on BBC iPlayer. I mean, there's nothing really at the moment that I just really. I have to check. I'm going to try and watch some of the stuff that's on there. I mean, you can watch live TV on there, so it's good.
Yeah. Chernobyl disaster. Here we go. 86 was 1 year out. 1 year out. It happened. Yeah, they didn't treat their people very well. They didn't give them any proper protection against radiation. So the actual radiation, when you get like really a huge dose of radiation, the effects on the body are absolutely terrible. They're actually you get like burn skin, you get all blistered, you get like internal bleeding.
Oh yeah, but it probably is like
It's awful. They're the bodies like after they've been, it's like they've been like severely burnt. Like, very disgusting. Really.
I'm sorry. The man listening, I'm just trying to. These trolls on the YouTube side, just trying to sort them out.
All right, you could ban them, okay?
I have, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, one just admitted they're a troll, so it's kind of obvious with the names.
Yeah. Well, some people must get a buzz out of it, just going around trolling different sites all day.
No, they've got nothing better to their lives for some reason.
Yeah.
So I think they're saying like there's like there's also that's what they're worried about like the Japan thing, weren't they, with that nuclear thing, because that's like radiation's
That's recent,
like
wasn't it?
leaked.
That was only a few years ago, wasn't it?
So that's like dangerous. So they're worried about the health effects of that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it was as bad as Chernobyl though. I think Chernobyl was particularly bad. I think the actual completely thing just blew apart, exposing all the radioactive rods and because the radiation spread all across Europe.
God, that's not.
Yeah,
when did that happen? When did that happen?
86, they blew up, and obviously it was you got the radiation was not as bad as further out from the centre it was, less bad it was. But I mean the area was it's still uninhabitable now. You can't live there because there's so much radiation.
And there's also that longer, like even if you're exposed to it for a short amount of time, it's always like the later it can always, it manifests later, can't it, in your body?
That around that area that like develop cancer later on.
Yep.
It apparently affects the genetic structure, DNA structure, apparently, and causes cancer. But there was like thousands of people like involved with it. So thousands of people. I don't know. It's got the death toll on.
It was like with 9/11. It's like a lot of people were exposed to all these toxins and stuff. Yeah, that wasn't radiation, but I mean, it's just like
from the
asbestos and stuff, and all these different stuff like carcinogens that can cause like cancer and stuff.
Yeah, because when it collapsed, it caused that mass, huge dust cloud, didn't it?
Yeah.
People running away from. Remember? That's horrendous. That event.
And it's hard to believe that really. It's like crazy that really happened. If that happened, that'd be, I don't know, more like. It's like if that happened then, but just like that happened again. It's like kind of scary, really, isn't it?
2001 or something. I can't remember what year it was. What year was it?
2001, yeah.
Oh, it's also 2001. Oh, right. Yeah. I remember being at work and listening to the radio.
I was 14 at the time, so when I got home from school, I saw it on the news. This was on the just had the two towers just burning, and they kept repeating the second plane hitting, and it just collapsing over and over again. So
yeah, it's one of the most horrific events. So. Okay.
So have you been doing anything to help your anxiety or anything, or you've been trying to go outside?
No, not really.
The nice weather should be a motivator, and it's just nice out there. It's just pleasant. But it's not too hot at the moment either. It's just like
it's
perfectly pleasant. So.
Yeah, I'd love to have a garden, so I'd go out in the garden. I haven't got one anymore. I live in a flat now, so.
Oh, it isn't easy to go outside when you live in a flat. But I live in this is like a flat we live in now, so it's hard to. If it's not very nice going, if it's not exactly, you can't exactly go out. It's like it's all people around and just awkward.
No, it's not like I can sit out the front of the flat. Well, legally I could, but look a bit odd.
So, I live in flats that's like this. You can see it because they're right near the window. So this is the kind of flat I live in. It's just like that over there. This is one of those ones.
I was looking at the Chernobyl wiki page.
So like that kind of flat I live in. So one's just like over there. So you can't really go out there. It's really awkward.
Yeah. Oh, your stream's like screwed up on me.
Well, it does seem to be. I don't know. I'll turn the camera off again. I think it might be. I don't know if it's the fan or something. It's quite warm. It's quite warm in here. So.
I think it might be mine. It's all right on.
I just froze it up on mine a bit then as well. It just froze up a bit.
Oh, there we go. That's normal. That's coming down again.
Ice cream. I used to love getting ice creams when I was younger. Like the ice cream van just come around, and it's nice to buy an ice cream, especially when you're a kid just playing out or something, you know.
Yeah.
Every so often, my parents would treat me to an ice cream. So if it was good, just they give you 99 pence to get an ice cream.
Yeah, I used to live down like a cul-de-sac, like a dead end, so it never used to get any. Well, hardly. I wouldn't say never, but it wasn't a regular occurrence. Yeah, living right down in dead end cul-de-sac that never really come down our street. But this one, so it's driving past, as soon as the weather gets above a certain temperature, it's always like driving backwards and forwards on a daily basis. Oh God, what to talk about? What to talk about? Oh.
Anything really, just just a random conversation.
Yeah. Game of Thrones has ended. No more Game of Thrones anymore.
I've heard, yeah, it's been around for a while. It's like about
2011 it was started. July.
9 seasons, like 8 seasons in it or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
I could always watch it once. I could always just watch the whole series.
The thing is, it's controversial because the last 2 seasons weren't that good. Went downhill quite a lot. I think it was like based on the book, and the series that overtook the book, so they had to like make up the story themselves. The quality wasn't so good after that. But
I think they're making errors. I think my dad was saying something about the weekend, say about how they I think they made an error with it, and they left there's a can in one of the scenes or something in one of the episodes.
oh yeah, there's a water one. Yeah.
What about?
Yeah. I think it's nice if people find it out. It's the second time it does sound like that. It's made like a coffee, one of them paper coffee cups.
And just because they're brushing it or something and just not paying attention, I don't know.
But the thing is, they had a year gap between the last season and this one, so they had a year to do it all. So shouldn't have been that rushed. But
They're probably just an error, I guess. Just an easy error. And things happen like that, don't they?
yeah, I don't know. Some people. I'm sure some people just watch these videos frame by frame just to spot like inaccuracies. Some people.
Well, they must be looking really carefully at the scenery just to spot something like that. It's like, and they must be paying like close attention to every little spot on the in the background. They're probably not even watching the show. They're probably not even watching it and really following it. Just watching it just to pick at it, to point, just to find something, just to fault about it or something.
Yeah, they get some kind of like fame on Twitter, don't they, for posting stuff like that. So. See the old milkshaking of Farage.
Oh, what? No, I haven't. Now, what's that again?
Farage got when I said Tommy Robertson like a few weeks earlier, but when McDonald's milkshakes fried all over him.
Oh, was that? No, I've not heard of that.
Yeah, that happened yesterday. Farage, what's his name? It's Farage, but I can't remember his full name. Mine's called blank. Yeah, he's got that. He's got the new Brexit party, isn't he? Leading that, because elections are this week, and the European elections, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I think there's like some voting thing going on soon. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sometimes I can go insane now because sometimes I keep forgetting stuff.
Oh, I forget stuff all the time. I have to like sometimes I'll see it moving, I forget the name of it. Like I have to think, what's the name of the movie?
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm like that. I have to I just forget things sometimes. I know.
Yeah, I just forget occasional things. the medication I take doesn't help much. Makes me worse. The gambling makes me worse anyway.
I wonder if anxiety is to do with why I forget things, and maybe it's just or something. I don't know. Or sometimes you have to I have to think because it's just what. So it's like if I remember something, I don't remember it off by heart. I have to think and to remind myself, remember what it was.
Yes. Anxiety-inducing situations. Probably, I know I am, but you're probably the same. You're probably even worse, aren't you? Probably. I know in certain situations, my God knows how I handle interviews and things like that. Christ almighty. I mean, interviews are like the most anxiety-inducing situation you could be in, isn't it?
Yep.
Other than public speaking, that's probably the biggest fear I would have. Imagine public speaking with like 1,000 people watching. You could never do that, could you?
Oh no, I don't think I could do that now. That's too much pressure.
Yeah. Even with like 10 people watching. You don't mind. You do it on YouTube, but that's different, isn't it? Because you haven't got.
Oh, it's only like a few people. It's like thousands of people watching. To be a bit more like under pressure. Be a bit more. I don't know, a bit more.
But some popular people obviously get that on YouTube, don't they?
Oh yeah. Oh no, I think if you ever in the past, you used to like if I had like chats with a lot of people talking, that kind of get a bit more stressful. So that was kind of a bit more.
Yeah.
Because you got all eyes on you, so you know.
Yeah. It's my sister's birthday next month. Because he usually invites me round. He's have a barbecue because it's in the summer. Give me a chance to get out of here, out of the house. Check the calendar. I know she's going on holiday, but I think she's having a barbecue afterwards.
Good. It gives you an excuse to go somewhere and to go out and get out of the house. The flat, yeah.
She usually invites some of the rest of the family as well. I quite enjoyed it last summer. So it was really nice weather as well.
Oh, the weather's like it is now. It'd be nice. It's just,
Yeah. Yeah, go around there and get because like I say, I'm not pretty cautious what food I eat. But when I go around there, I like, scoff everything. So it's only like once a year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do the same at Christmas as well, like twice a year. Just like disregard any diet I'm on, right? Just eat what I want. Think to yourself, it's only twice a year, so why not?
It's okay to treat yourself. It's
Yeah,
okay to have one of those the bad days where you just you just go, you just eat loads of bad stuff.
Yeah, Christmas, I bought. I remember my sister's. Was it? It was before Christmas, I think, because she was doing something else on Christmas Day. But yeah, and the rest of the family around there, we had loads of all the traditional chocolates and stuff. Pringles was there. Yeah, I was also stuffing myself. And then when I got home, I had to go to the GP. Yeah, so on the way home, I bought that was on Christmas Eve. I bought myself a shitload of junk food, a big bag, and just bought loads of junk food, just like for a Christmas treat. Didn't feel too good afterwards. Junk food. It's amazing how cheap junk food is, though.
It is. It's very cheap. Get stuff really cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to eat healthily, it costs much more. But because I fill my bag up with like junk food, and it cost me about 20 quid. But the amount of food I got out of it.
And it's crazy. You can just buy how cheap junk food is. Like you can just get I just try and get I always try and spend as much as at least as possible on food on junk food. Like if there's offers going, if you get something for £1, I'll just get it for that. You know, I try and save. I try not to spend as least as possible.
Tesco's have got like rich tea biscuits, which I really, really like, and they're only like 30p a pack. That's a pack of biscuits for 30p. Amazing shit. But obviously, it's not something I want to eat regularly. But they're also open for dipping your tea or coffee.
Yeah, I definitely the biscuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I'd like to lose a lot of weight, and then that increase my confidence. Trying to lose weight at the moment, but difficult. I think so. So I lose some weight, and I might gain some more confidence, and then get out of the house, and then better my mood, and yeah.
If you can do workouts at home, you can just do just get into a
I don't
like
know.
if like a pull up bar or something, just have one of them or something. Or just
Yeah,
you can just do push ups and stuff, and or perhaps running on the spot or something.
I used to do a lot of walking. I used to do like a mile, like 5 times a week, like in the evening. Now I expanded it to 3 miles eventually. I was getting good, and then I suffered from trying to pronounce this right, Morton's neuroma, which is like a nerve condition in your feet. It's quite painful. Obviously can't walk on it, and I had that for like 4 months or so. I don't know. I had it longer than that. I think it lasted about 8 months. I think of it, and I obviously couldn't exercise because I couldn't stand up at all, and I put my weight back on and everything. I got that twice at Morton's neuroma. I had it. It's like uh, probably on Wikipedia actually. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that must be like obviously not off putting to do workouts if you have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Yeah. I was doing really well. I was like, exercising quite a lot. I was walking a lot, getting out and stuff, and I got that condition, and I started doing it. There's a Wikipedia page on it. I didn't really get any help from the medical profession. I just got a diagnosis of it. I went to hospital for a diagnosis of it. But, in extreme cases, they can cut the nerve. I think. Well, there's like anti-inflammatory injections you can have in your foot and things, but they didn't do any of that. But it got better on its own.
it's probably I think you probably can't exercise. You have to be careful. You just have to be just obviously just don't overdo it, I guess.
Yeah,
Or,
I think I did overdo it. I thought I was getting walking and stuff, and I ended up with that. Apparently, people who like do dancing for a profession get it because they're putting a lot of pressure on their feet. So, I prefer it didn't help on my shoes. I always get cheap fucking shoes. It doesn't help much. It's not good for your feet. You should buy cheapest shoes you can get.
if I used to always buy like the cheapest stuff, I always buy if I always make sure I buy stuff like the good brand stuff like Adidas and Nike and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I get good brands. Yeah,
Yeah, they last longer. They last like years.
obviously, because
If I just buy the cheap brand, it would wear out really quickly.
yeah, it'd probably be better for your feet overall because you obviously do a lot of walking in your job. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to wear like steel toe caps for that job.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So they're brutal on your feet.
Oh dear. You have to walk with them on it. You can't use trainers to do your job.
Oh no, you have to. You have to wear them by law. I think it's a rule. Otherwise, because I think like, if anything happens or you drop anything at your foot, they could be but they're gonna be liable. You know, if I could turn around and sue them, but I wouldn't do that. But I mean, but they can't take that risk, can they, with an employee? So,
All right. Do they buy them for you, or do you have to buy your own?
if I was by my own, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So I wish I didn't have to wear them. I wish I could have say, I won't wear them, and if anything happened, I'll take full responsibility. I'm liable for it. It's my own. But it's my own responsibility. It's my own fault then. Yeah, I don't think they can take that risk though. I think they have to do it by law, innit? So.
All right. Health and safety. Health and safety, God mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so protect themselves. And like people take these things up and like sue companies, don't they?
Oh, they do, yeah. They don't want to take. I will see why they do it. I will see why they just don't want to take a risk. Yeah.
America, people always suing people, aren't they? In America, getting like that here.
So just go live for another 10 minutes then, up to 5. Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. That was quick.
I'll do another live stream. I'm gonna do a live stream on not Friday. I mean Thursday later on. I'll do one about 7:30. So but just like a live stream, and then to do another Google Hangout next week. I'll do another one of these. And
oh yeah, cool. Yeah.
I'm getting troll. I think the trolls still like just go through Hangouts, or maybe it's the ones that are still hovering around my videos. I still have like, tons of trolls.
Yeah.
With a number of dislikes. But just one of those things.
Contact with anyone else, have you? That you've in the past?
Not no.
With anyone
else? The thing is just, I think a lot of them are just from like those old Hangouts before. They're just like, they just never went away. They seem to. It's where they came from. Like they didn't have a problem before the Hangouts. So I think they used to like go around just ruining people's Hangouts, and they just never seem to.
Just once you got in contact with anyone, from the Discord days.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who they are. It's like I think some of them. I
wonder if you're in contact with anyone still. I just no.
Oh no.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna start watching the news again every night now, so I'm trying to just watch like this at least once, and just because you just. Well, I'm not watching it. I'm just gonna probably not watch the negative stuff, but anything that's like interesting, and stuff you need to know. You do learn some of the stuff on the news. Is some of it is helpful, but it's just always about
you can just go
death and war, in it.
BBC News site on the web page, and you can check news up from that, can't you?
Oh yeah, but a lot of it's the same with the news. It's just telling you all the negative shit, the wars and death and.
Yeah, there's a lot of coverage of Brexit at the moment. Obviously, it has been for the last few years, but it's a bit more now because obviously you've got the European elections covered up. I mean, like I said, I'm a bit of a politics nerd, so I'm quite interested in that. But I'd love to see a change of government. Like I've mentioned before, I do not like this government at all. All right, they're cruel and callous. They don't care about the population at all, really. This is my personal opinion, but
the government should listen to the people. I think they should listen to what the people want, not just about what they want and what's good for business.
Oh yeah,
they don't seem to care about. So the whole thing with Brexit, a lot of us don't want. A lot of us want to remain in the European Union now, but they won't listen to that. They're just can still debating it and just they made a decision.
Yeah, that's true.
They made an agreement. They haven't
I know Brexit's a big thing, but what annoys me the most is the fact that other issues are getting sidelined. I mean, I don't actually notice it yourself, but the amount of homeless people has like drastically increased. You always see like people like out on the streets, and some areas have got them on tents and all kinds of. A lot of people have mentioned that there's a huge increase of homeless people, and a lot of that's down to the way that the benefit system's changed and universal credit. There's no like safety net. People will end up not being able to afford their rent, and then end up on the streets. And there's the same with like food banks as well. The amount of food banks have like increased drastically, and that's all down to the government's policies because people can't afford to feed themselves. So like I say, that the government are treating like poor and disadvantaged like awfully. It's just like I just can't see how this government gets voted in because they're callous against certain people. I don't know. Just want to see a change of government. I don't think Jeremy Corbyn's the most charismatic leader in the world, but I think he has at least some compassion and empathy with the population. So I'd like to see him in power. But I don't know. Depends. It depends if you ever get in that situation where you end up on the benefit system. I mean, Christ, feel sorry for anyone who ends up in that situation under the changes the government have made to it.
I think the people that living at home are fine. I think if you live at home and you're just on
Yeah.
benefits,
Oh yeah,
it's probably not so bad. Just if you're living on your own, you're living
protection, but not all people have got that situation.
I think my brother's currently unemployed, so he's like, but he's living at home, so he's fine, and he's got savings as well. He's just living off savings at the moment, but he's trying to find a job. He's been unemployed since January, so
Yeah. Let's say the unemployment figures are really, really low. The thing is, a lot of the work's pretty crap. It's like 0-hour contracts and stuff. It's where you work like 2 days a week, and but you don't get to choose what days you work. You just get phoned up and told to do them days, and like in the end, how much money you're gonna get. So obviously, just living at home is not too bad, but if you're paying like your rent or whatever, it's always worrying about if you've got enough money or not. So like, there may be like creating, maybe more jobs around, but these jobs are like crap, basically. Not like full time, a lot of them.
Jobs are no good unless they're permanent. It's not worth it, because it's not going to last, is it?
Yeah, as well. They might not be
But just ideally, you want something permanent, so you're.
Yeah, plus the fact you don't drive and stuff. It's quite a pain in the ass because bus service. That's another thing the government have done. They cut back on loads of the bus services. There's not a lot of areas have got really crap bus services. So if you don't drive, you're pretty much screwed. You can't. They tell you to go to a certain job or stuff, but there's no bus route there. I mean, how are you meant to get there? Anyway. Orange should have free public transport.
I think they're doing London. I think it's free in London.
the Jeremy Corbyn wants to make it for free from people under 25, doesn't he? I think it's one of his policies to get into power, make public transport. I'm over that age, so it wouldn't affect me, but yeah,
I mean, the cost of living's expensive. Like having the cost of broadbands, because you got council tax, rent, water, electricity, the TV license.
Electricity is like, yeah.
Just it all adds up, and it's just
a lot
of money.
Yeah, it does. Obviously, paying rent as well. That's probably the biggest that going on. Luckily, I'm not paying rent because I actually own the flat. I bought it because I sold the house, didn't I? Split the money with my sister and bought this flat here. I wish I bought another flat. Actually, I don't really like this flat really. But,
we can always try and move out. You can always sell it, can't
you? Yeah,
it's just cheaper to rent as well.
Hmm?
It's
It's
just it's cheaper to rent, isn't it? I think. But I could
it's-
just buy somewhere else.
yeah, it's got the money. I could. Oh, it's.
If you start a politics channel and make money from that, the politics talk with John.
It doesn't like I follow politics channels and they only get like a handful of viewers. They don't. It's not like a. I suppose the politics is like obviously much more important than games and stuff, but it gets a lot less views. She did like a gaming channel and it's popular. A lot more
You
views.
should do something about it because you've got a very strong, you really strong thoughts on politics. You've got a lot to say about on the subjects. So.
I still feel that a little bit because I do follow the politics channels and they always seem a bit more knowledgeable. Mate. I always feel a bit insecure joining them kind of channels. But I just think to myself, we could. I do honestly think we could have a really better society, really better, more compassionate government. It's just, I don't know. I just think society could be better in general. A few changes here and there. You ever done? That's people with an interest you probably bore you to death. But there's a site where you can actually find out what your political opinions are. It tests you. It's called the Political Compass. You can find out, and it charts you whether you're left wing, liberal, or left, right wing, or authoritarian. Or you can try and plot where you are, and you can compare yourself to what government policies are, and you can find out from that who you should be voting for.
Oh yeah, because I have no idea when it comes to politics. I don't know who to
Yeah,
vote
you
for. I
should
don't know all the names.
do it.
What's the name of it again? So I'll have to try it. I'll do it in
I'll
a
give
bit.
you the website if you want.
I'll do it a bit later.
Some of the questions are really hard, but they confuse me a bit, and I've got a knowledge of politics. But anyway, I just picked up what I was trying. Oh,
There's one thing when it comes to the reason I don't vote because I don't know who to vote for. I don't know.
yeah. Well,
And I'm not knowledgeable on politics or what side um
yeah,
you to vote for.
I did it, and the nearest party to me was the Green Party. Give it straight link to the test site. Okay, one sec. There we go.
We'll chat for another 5 minutes then, and
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, did you get that? It didn't come up, did it?
I think I see. Is that different? Oh, I think yeah, it's come up. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I put it twice. Yeah, political compass. Yeah, it's a test. It's got like 6 pages of tests with quite a few questions on it. And
I'll have to try it. I'll have to do it. It's just because I don't know. Politics. I never know what you know. So I'm just like clueless politics.
You should what your opinions are and what party you should be voting for in an election. But as I say, some of the questions are quite. If an econ person, research management, like the first question, like if economical globalization is inevitable, it should primarily service humanity rather than the interests of transnational corporations. What the hell? So some of the questions are quite tough. First question, I would strongly agree. Yeah, strongly agree on the first question. I'd always support my country, whether it is right or wrong. Strongly disagree. So the country's doing something wrong, I'm not going to support them. No one chooses his or her country of birth, so it's foolish to be proud of it. Yep, strongly agree.
I'll have to do it. I'll have to do it in a bit. I'll do it. Yeah, because probably because they take a while, isn't it? It's like,
Yeah, a race. It takes about 20 minutes to do. A race has many superior qualities compared with other races. That's a tough one. No, I don't. I disagree with that because you're starting to go down the line of bloody Adolf Hitler. He's all threatened some races are superior to others, isn't he? So I strongly disagree with that. Strongly disagree. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
so it's just interesting questions. The questions are just strange questions.
Yeah. Military action that defies international law is sometimes justified. No, intellectual. No, I disagree with that. That's just the last question on the first page. There is no worrying fusion of information and entertainment. There is now a worrying fusion of information and entertainment. Don't really get that question.
I don't know how to answer a lot of these. I just have to
No, so
I have to think carefully how to answer them. But I'll have to think it clearly, so get an idea of what my political view is. Then,
yeah.
If I get more of an idea, then so it'll give me more of a idea. So when it comes to voting, what side to vote for, I guess.
Yeah, it plots you where you are on like it's like a square board, and it plots where you are at the end.
I'll have to definitely. I'll definitely give it a go, and then I'll see.
Sure, what to answer that question though.
It's good. Yeah. It was good talking anyway. I'm gonna.
Oh, I go now, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I was just gonna do the last one on this page.
Right. What's the last one?
I'm having trouble with it though. It says there's now a worrying fusion of information and entertainment. The thing is, you should make information entertaining, and people take the knowledge in, don't they? So, is it worrying? What's it saying? Like, it's worrying that information is. I don't get the question. I suppose.
I don't think the question I'd always support my country, whether it's right or wrong. I disagree. I don't think I'm going to disagree with that one. Some of these I can answer straight away, but
I don't know.
A lot of them I have to think more in depth about.
I mean, Jakarta was like decided to nuke, I don't know, France.
And I'm not going to support if I was to start a World War III, no, I'm not going to agree with that.
No.
It was good talking anyway.
Okay, sit down. Yeah.
I'm doing another one. I'm going to do a live stream on Thursday evening, so 7:30.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. See you then.